Hey everybody. So today I want to talk a little bit about what's going on in France right now. So today in France, it looks like the unions, workers, labor, they're rising up against Macron, the French president. I'm not a big fan of him at all. I mean, to give a little background about this, he basically ran as the candidate for the rich back in the French presidential elections this past year, and as soon as he got into office, he's the president of the ultra rich, ultra rich. So basically, he has already cut taxes for the ultra rich in the country. He's thought about taxes. He's basically thought about alleviating the tax on luxury goods in the country, like yachts and big luxury cars like Ferraris and Lamborghinis and whatnot, racehorses. So these are the types of things that only the ultra rich have, the rich of the rich have. That's who he's working for, and of course that's who he's working for because those are the people who give him the most money. I mean, the multinational corporations and the ultra rich, that is who basically every single president of every single Western country works for, especially Macron. I mean, you just had back in, was it October 10th? You had the big protests against Macron and his policies. You had teachers going on strike, police officers going on strike, medical workers going on strike. That was all October 10th. And that was huge international headlines. And now they're going at it. They're going at it again. I mean, people have been protesting Macron nonstop because of his horrible corporatist neoliberal policies. And it's really making him look like, King Louis the 16th, and Marie Antoinette. Remember, let them eat cake. That's basically Macron now, and he even called the protesters on October 10th. He called them slackers, cynics, and extremists. Extremists. How extreme is it, right? All these people want is a good living wage. They want good retirement benefits. They want to live a good life for them and their families. I guess that's extreme now. I mean, what the heck? And now you have all these people protesting because you have Macron. He has a new labor law that passed back in August that's going to go into effect this January of 2018. And oh my gosh, see, since the 1950s, in the 1950s, labor really had a lot of victories against the ultra-rich, and they got a lot of their power. However, ever since then, a lot of those big corporations have tried to steal the power back from the people, and we cannot let that happen. And Macron is basically the spokesperson right now for those big corporations, and he's doing their bidding. So what he's done with this labor law is he's transferring a lot of that negotiation power from labor workers, and he's transferring that and giving it to employers. So employers can basically also fire employees, fire workers much easier without fearing any sort of backlash from anyone. They can just dismiss people on the spot, basically. How is that helping workers? It's not. It's helping the employers. It's helping the big corporations. Let's see. The reforms also eliminate retirement benefits, and they also, it's just insane because the thing about retirement benefits is you have what is that? Defined contribution plans and defined benefit plans. Defined benefit being defined contribution, that's kind of like a 401k. Defined benefit plans, that's more like pensions, right? Well, basically, a lot of these people in France have gotten pensions in the past decades. That's not really going to happen anymore. They're really switching over to more defined contribution plans, which those aren't really that great. They're definitely not as good as pensions are, and we really need pensions now more than ever, because inflation is rising at such an enormous rate that how are people going to survive when they're in retirement? How are they going to ever save up enough money to even retire? People are basically going to be working till they're dead. It's absolutely insane. But anyways, I just thought I'd hop on and share that with you today. I just think that's absolutely insane. I know that RT, they had some live coverage of the union protests. I thought that was really cool. So if you guys want, just like hop on and go look at RT's coverage of it. It's really good live coverage. Okay, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Talk to you later.